All right, this is where all the legal studies happen. This will be our prosecution table. You have 4 chairs here, depending on how many attorneys you have. Obviously, for mock trial, we have a lot more than 8 people, so we like to choose among that. This is the defense table. This is where the defendant will sit, either or a few other lawyers, just depending on how many you have in general. This is what we call the well. This is where most of the presentations happen. Obviously, you speak to the jury or judge, either or at the same time. For the majority of the courtroom, your witnesses will sit here anytime. Obviously, those who know that. Judge, depending on, we'll have Judge Pratt up here December 3rd. This is usually where a bailiff would stand, either or. A bailiff will grab documents or pictures, evidence, and give permission among the court, whether or not they can approach witness, approach opposing counsel, and such. Here's our jury box right under the sunlight. This is the majority. On our December 3rd, I believe it's December 3rd, we will not have a whole total of 12 jurors. We'll have just 4 in general. Obviously, behind you, you can see everybody over here. This is our gallery. We got our defendant over there, Mr. Jordan Ryder, who will be being tried December 3rd. All happy? Yeah, you'll see him on the stand.
Yeah,
Yep,
please.
What you gonna do when they come for you? When you were 8 and you had bad traits, you go to school and learn the golden rule. So why are you acting like a bloody fool? If you get hot, then you must get cool.
So, what is your favorite part of the courtroom?
You know what I like about the design of the courtroom is the fact that it is multi-use. You can use it as a courtroom because we've had circuit court, the literal circuit court, come in and do appellate briefs. We did 3 appellate briefs in there a few years ago, and it was an actual courtroom for, an actual court. It's a good classroom, conference room. So if you have a class of 10 or 12 people, you can put the tables together and you can work in the well together. It can also be used as a regular classroom in the part beyond the well.
If you could give advice to all the majors at QU that deal with criminal justice law, political science, what would it be?
I say you should probably commit yourself to doing 1 year of mock trial. Because that experience, whether you're going to be a police officer, a corrections officer, join the FBI, go to the ATF, or become an attorney, all of that.
How does it feel to be have such a big impact on the courtroom, since you practically...
It's my courtroom. And you know what? It just seemed like, it's sort of like finding a dollar on the ground and picking it up. It's not like this was any tremendous genius move on my part. I just saw a big empty space and thought, we put a courtroom in here. And then when they found the money like magically, I thought, well, okay, you're a judge. The other thing is, it's just, the idea here was to be as versatile as humanly possible.
And do you have any classrooms? Like, do you teach any classes in the classroom?
In the
courtroom?
Every chance I get. I just got done teaching a class in there. Almost all of my upper level classes that have, 8 to 12 kids are in the conference area, in the well of the courtroom. So, and likewise, since I run the mock trial clinic on Fridays when nobody's in there, I use the courtroom then for that particular class. So, next semester I'll be teaching international law in there. And every semester I'll teach something in there. Dr. Wright teaches a class in there. All of his upper level stuff he teaches in there too, because it's such a pleasant setting.